Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and I did one video already this morning, but I thought I would do another one since I have some time today to do more than one. I am going to be busy this weekend with my granddaughters coming. Hopefully my other granddaughter doesn't see this video because she's coming from college and it's a surprise for her sisters. So anyway, what I was going to make is this envelope, and I saw this on Wendy's journal adventures. I just saw it and I thought, you know, I want to make that to put in my journal, the one that I'm making now for the bees. So I just decided to go ahead and show you how to do it too. I think you might have seen it already, but this was a misprint here. It's coffee dye paper, and I thought I would use this up. I think this will be on the inside so it won't show. So the first thing we do is fold it in half. This is what they call a jeweler's pocket. I think that's what she called it. And she used to purchase them online, and they no longer sell them. So she figured out how to make her own. So we have to measure 1 3/4 up. I'm sorry, 4 3/4. I don't know where I got one. So right about here, and at the same time, 1/4 away from that on the 5, make another little line there, and then we are going to cut up this. I want to just draw a line because that way I'm pretty sure it is straight. So 1/4 and 1/4 there. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and draw a line here on that next, which is 1/4 inch also. Okay, so we're going to cut up this side here, just like that, and then we're going to go up and cut this little section out. Okay, and this allows for the page to be folded. This is going to be the top flap. So now we want to fold it right on this edge here. So I'm just going to set my ruler there and kind of give it a good bend so that I get it on that edge. Okay, so it's going to come over like this. This is very burnt. I may cut that off a little bit. Okay. So now we have that. So this gets glued down. Yes, this gets glued down. So let me get my glue stick. See if I'm going to do this right. Trying to look at my little sample and make sure that I am. Yeah, we glue this section down. So this is the flap section. My book. Okay, I'm going to glue all that down so that's good and sturdy. Okay, so that makes the flap that comes down. Alrighty, then we are going to hold on, let me think. What did she do? Okay, that's glued down. Oh, and then on this edge, I couldn't think of it. This edge over here, we're going to fold it down like a 1/2 inch. So it's not going to reach all the way. All right. And that is going to get glued down to make the pocket. And that gets glued on this side here, on the flap part. And then we take that and go down that way with that. Okay. And then this part gets cut up all the way down. doesn't, I'm not that good at cutting that straight, so I'm going to mark it. So we're going to cut it all the way down without cutting the fold right here. So we got to leave that little bit. And when we cover this page, it'll cover that little bit of fold that's left over. Alrighty, so there. Now, here's our little pocket of sorts, okay? And this part gets cut like at an angle. I think I'm going to cut this down just to get that real brown off. I don't want to cut it down too much because I don't know how much difference it will make. Let's see, did I get that straight? All right. You wouldn't do this normally. You don't have to do this part. I'm just doing it because it was very, very dark. Okay, so now she just trimmed these two sides with freehand. I'm not very good at freehand. So I'm going to come in 1/8 of an inch on this side and 1/8 on this side. And then I'm going to take my ruler and go from this 1/8 all the way up to that corner like that. Okay, because that then would be pretty even. It's just the shape of this particular envelope is what you're going for. Okay. Erase my lines here. Don't know that they're going to show or not. So anyway, that's pretty easy there. Okay. So let me ink around it. I'm not sure how we're going to decorate because that's pretty much what we need to do is decorate it. I think you could use, you know, a digital page if you wanted. You know, if you wanted to print on this instead of just having, I think we need to glue that. Oh, no, we need to fold that up. Okay. Haven't got to that part yet. Okay. So now this part gets folded up. Oh, maybe like this much, a 1/2 inch. She folded hers up more, but I cut mine down, so maybe that's why. All right, and then we're just going to do this like we do a, what do you call it, pocket, a coin pocket. And then we're going to cut this part out so we have no bulk in here. And then we're just going to glue this part up. And that closes this pocket off. I got my new glue. I don't use that other big bottle very often, but I put this needle back in the pen. It just, I hate to say it, but it just works better. But the good thing about the cap is you can find it because we used to set the needles down and we could not, you know, locate them. All right, so there's that. Now it's just a matter of decorating. So in here, I want to put paper, I think. So let me rip this edge here. I keep going back to this paper. I just really like it. It just has such a great goldish color that goes with this envelope. Okay. bit showing is fine. I was just thinking something else. Don't want that up there. Okay. So hope everybody's doing good. This video will come up another day later. Let's see, today is Thursday, so this will probably come up Saturday because one's coming up in the morning and this one I'll do on Saturday. Tomorrow is Costco day. Going to Costco and Joann Fabrics. A friend is going with me, so that should be good. I have to get some more of that fusible. You could buy it at Joann's by the yard, and I usually buy about 5 yards because I use it a lot. And I also have another project that is a quilting project, and I need to fuse down the applique. In the old days, they wouldn't have fused it down. They would have just appliqued it, but I'm doing it that way because the fabric keeps unraveling. It keeps, and I want it to lay down better than that. Okay, so there's that. Now we need to put a little, because this is a pocket, so we need to put a little punch in there, a little punch mark, and I got this fixed. Yep. Sometimes those punches are very touchy when it comes to punching, especially any kind of thick paper. And I want that oval punch that Tina has. If anybody's seen that online. I looked for oval punches, but it didn't seem to come up. All right, so now the choices are what to put up here. I have this little picture here, which I thought was nice. That is pretty nice. And then I had this flower that I thought to put, well, see, it's too big, but I thought about putting that in there. Or I have like this one, maybe down here. I have daisies, and that's all that I could find. I mean, I have the sunflower. I was even thinking of decoupaging it on, but I don't think it works. So, kind of her little flowers here are, well, they're not really daisies. Well, kind of. I don't think this one really goes. And this one, I printed a larger print, and it's so blurry it doesn't look good. This is one of Janie B's designs here that was in her mystery pack, mystery bundle 2, I believe it's called. And I put one of those, I printed that on this ledger paper. And I thought that looked cool. It turned out pretty cool. It was coffee dyed ledger paper, and I just printed it right onto that paper on my printer. Okay, so we've got this daisy. I think this looks nice here. Okay, and then if I did the daisy, I would have to make sure it's up high enough that it doesn't show down here. Let me ink that up a little bit. I mean, this is pretty simple pocket to make. Just don't know if I'll remember how. I have a little sample. Maybe I'll remember. Okay. Just want to make sure that that is low enough. Wendy also has such a knack for working with botanicals She always has that great flower to put. So I'm gonna put it up here, I guess. And then on this side, I think I'll put this. So I was thinking a word down here, or I actually was thinking about using the button that we made. That looks kind of cute because she had put a tag right there, but I'm thinking I want to put that button right there, like a tag. Where's the other button? I don't know which one I like better. I like that one. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, the bumblebee is going that direction. So let me get, I guess, fabric tack. Well, I guess I better put this on first. Do we see any, I can always add a word after, but it's kind of nice to have something like going along the side. That would be kind of cute. And then this here. This came from Janie B. Let me see. What other words? This one's a little larger. Big or small? I don't know. Kind of like the big one. I think it shows up better. All right, let me ink this just to get the edges not so white. Okay, so I'm just going to put it right there like that. I keep pulling that off and I think something's wrong. I'm just going to barely tack that to that. Okay. This has, I stitched around this. Hi, I'm back. My video stopped because I ran out of battery, and I've never done that on my phone, but we had that storm the night before, and I left my phone on all night in my bedroom, and normally I charge it at night, so yeah, it ran out. Anyway, what I was doing here is just putting this tag on here. I ended up putting a piece of brown paper here and some of that coffee filter paper that was coffee dyed, and sorry, and then the word, and then I put a little bee up here, and then I glued one of the little buttons here to keep the flap and to open the flap, instead of putting a tag. Okay, and so then I think I finished, I made this card. So I took one of the Shabby Dabby Doodah's card from the kit, and then I put the brown paper on the back of that, and I glued on some black lace for the topper, and that fits right into here. Okay, and I think I already had put that flower on before the video cut off. Anyway, so that's the finish of this little pocket, which I think turned out really cute. I'm very happy with it. And then I had this piece here that I found. Also, I could have used that on there. Would have been really cute. So I might even make another one just because of that. Or I guess I could just put this on maybe one of these pockets here like that. It's a little different, although I've already decorated that one. And kind of decorated this, although I could put it right on top of that. That would be cute. So maybe I'll do that, or, you know, I'm probably going to need more pockets, so maybe I'll just save it. Anyway, so that's it for today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.